Hi everyone, and once again we are going to continue with endometriosis. If you have missed the previous videos, go to my YouTube channel and go through. There's so many topics there that I've done since the beginning of the pandemic last year. Yes, in two different aspects. One is we talk about anti-inflammatory diet. I was telling you endometriosis is an inflammation. So you take painkiller like Voltaren, which is anti-inflammatory. There are also anti-inflammatory diet. But same thing, if you take an anti-inflammatory diet, you are more or less the same as the people who take painkiller, because we reduce your pain, but your disease progress will still progress. It doesn't stop the disease from progressing, but it reduces the pain. And the other thing is, you see, for treatment of endometriosis, which I mentioned in my last video, is mainly progesterone. Women have two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen makes endometriosis worse. Progesterone cures endometriosis. That's why you take Visane, you take Depo, you put Mirena. All these are all progesterone. Day-to-day food that we eat every day, there are food with estrogen and there are food with progesterone. So we have to adjust our diet a bit to reduce our estrogen intake and increase our progesterone intake. In that way also, you can control disease progress up to a certain extent. Definitely helps. Recently, one of my patients also, that's what she went on. She didn't go on anti-inflammatory diet, but she went on low estrogen, high progesterone diet, and her cyst shrink. Progesterone suppresses the endometriosis, but it doesn't get rid of the endometriosis. But that is, to certain people, more than enough. Because as long as I can keep on suppressing my endometriosis, then it's fine. So that's why I always tell a lot of women, don't simply take supplements that make you beautiful and young. Because things that make you beautiful and young naturally have hormones. They naturally have hormones and they tend to be estrogen, and that is not good for endometriosis. See a dietitian. They are the best. And they don't just give you a list and tell you, no, go back, don't eat this, eat that. They analyze the food you eat. Because you must understand, I can tell you don't eat this, don't eat that, but sometimes you don't realize, that some of the ththings inside there have that thing. It's like I always tell patients, your sugar is too high. You better cut down on your sugar. You're pregnant now. You have, it looks like you have high sugar. You need to control your sugar. And then they'll tell you, I control. And then you ask them, when you go and read through, they're still eating fruits. Then they'll tell me, hey, fruits cannot eat. I thought fruits is healthy. Fruits is healthy, but fruit is sweet. When you cut down on sugar, you cut down on fruits too, Alright, so something like that. So sometimes when we tell you what to cut down, what to take, but the exact thing is also better for them to analyze your usual meal, because they cater to your meal. I can tell you something, but maybe that's something that you cannot swallow. Oh, you look at the thing, I cannot swallow. Then even if it's good for you, you may not be able to eat it. So sometimes the dietitian is the one who can actually look at what are the things you usually eat, what do you usually like to eat, and then from there they can adjust and able to advise what is anti-inflammatory diet good for endometriosis, what is low estrogen, what is high progesterone. So once again, if you have missed my previous videos, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification button, and also view all the previous videos on endometriosis. I love endometriosis. I have lots of endometriosis videos. Okay, bye.